And there we go. I have turned my Spain stick flag into Lego. That's right, I have turned my Spain stick flag into Lego. And it looks pretty good. Yeah, I am pretty happy with how it turned out. Yep, I did turn my Spain stick flag into Lego. And I have my actual Spain stick flag for comparison. So for the Lego Spain stick flag, I just used two 1x2 red plates and two 1x1 red plates for the red stripes. Then for the yellow stripe, I used a 1x1 yellow plate, a 1x2 yellow jumper plate to make the yellow stripe. Yep, I used those pieces for the yellow stripe. And then I made the coat of arms with a 1x1 red plate and a 1x1 rounded blue stud for the little blue circle in the center of the coat of arms. Yeah, there is a blue circle in the center of the coat of arms, so I was just using a 1x1 rounded blue stud to represent that. And the Spain flag turned out pretty good. And I used a 2x3 and a 1x2 black. And I used a 2x3 black plate and a 1x2 black plate to hold the flag together. And I used a 1x1 modified thick ring plate in white to hold the flagpole stick, which is represented by the 1x4 black bar. And I have a 1x1 rounded pearl gold cone piece up here as well. And after that, the Spain flag was basically complete. And I'm pretty happy with how this Lego Spain flag turned out. Yep, it turned out pretty good. And I do have my actual Spain stick flag for comparison. Because when I do these videos, I like to have my actual stick flag to compare it to the Lego version, just to see how identical they look. I've said that in my Portugal flag from last week. So, yeah. And I think it turned out pretty good. I think they look pretty identical. Yeah, it did turn out pretty good. So, yeah. And I think they look pretty identical. And it was pretty easy to make. I just used some plates. Yep, I did use red plates and yellow plates just to make for the colors of the flag. You know, the red stripes and the yellow stripe. And yep, it looks really good. Yeah. Yep. I'm pretty happy with how the Spain flag turned out. And Spain is one of my favorite European countries. And I would like to go to Spain one day, because it's a pretty cool country, just like Portugal and Italy. So, this is the Lego Spain stick flag. And this is actually my second time building a Spain stick flag. I have actually done that before, back in 2024, when I made a short video of me showing 3 Lego Spain flags, and the 17 autonomous regions of Spain flags, and 2 autonomous cities. Yeah, I made that short little video back in 2024, and I basically just made a small Spain flag to go with the medium-sized one and the large one. But I didn't actually use a stick flag pole for it, though, of course. Yeah, I didn't really use a black 1x4 bar for it, as well as a modified thick ring plate in white and a gold cone piece. Instead, I just used a snot brick or an eyelet brick and a yellow plate. Those are basically the pieces I used for the flag, because I didn't really have any of those specific pieces at the time. You know, the gold cone piece, the modified thick ring plate in white, the 1x4 black bar. Yeah, I didn't have those pieces at the time. So, I was just using different pieces for the small Spain flag. Of course, I don't have that video anymore. I basically deleted it, because when we moved to the new house back in March this year, every single video that I've made at the old house had to be deleted, because I wanted to start over on YouTube. So, along with all my other videos, that video had to be deleted too. Which I was okay with, because at some point I did take apart my Spain flags and my autonomous region of Spain flags and 2 autonomous city flags. Yeah, I did take those flags apart. I did really like how they turned out, and I was even lucky to have enough pieces to build them. But unfortunately, they did have to be taken apart, because I wanted to scrap them for parts. Because they had a lot of good pieces that I could use for custom builds. But at least at the time, I did keep the video up. You know, just for, I guess, posterity reasons or something. But even so, that video was going to be deleted at some point, so it didn't even matter that when I took apart those flags, because I wasn't even going to have the video anymore anyway. Even if I did technically make that video in 2024, and we didn't move to the new house until February 2026. So, yeah. But even so, it was still a good video to make, and I had a lot of fun building those flags, even if I wasn't going to keep them forever. But yeah, anyways. But yeah, that was the first time I ever built a small Spain flag. Yeah, that was the first time building it. So this is my second time building a small Spain flag, and this time I could use a 1x4 black bar for that pole stick, and a 1x1 modified thick green plate in white for that flag, and a 1x1 rounded pearl gold cone piece for the top. Yeah, I could finally use these pieces, because I ended up getting them at some point, so that was really good. I guess at the time I built that flag, it was supposed to be a Spain stick flag, but I didn't have any of these pieces at the time, so I couldn't really use them. I even remember putting the 1x1 smooth flat rounded tile in blue piece in the center of that stripe, because I didn't have any 1x2 yellow jumper plates at the time either. So the tile had to be in the center, which doesn't even look good, to be honest. It looks better when it's, on this side of the flag, or the stripe. Because it's like that in real life, on the actual Spain stick flag, and pretty much the Spain flag in real life. Yeah, I was lucky that I now have a 1x2 jumper plate in yellow, because basically I just got that piece from a LEGO Classic set. Yeah, I did get that piece from a LEGO Classic set, so that was really good, because I knew it would be perfect for the Spain stick flag, and the Andorra stick flag, which I have built as well. Yeah, I have built that flag too, so you'll be seeing that pretty soon. But yeah, this is my LEGO Spain flag, and it looks pretty good. Yeah, I am pretty happy with how it turned out. And it looks pretty identical to my actual Spain stick flag. And yeah, it looks pretty good. And of course the 1x1 red plate. It would be better if I just had like a piece that had the printed, all this stuff on that had all this stuff printed on it. I wish I had a tile like that for this Spain stick flag here, but unfortunately a piece like that doesn't exist. Yeah, there's no tile like that has all this printed stuff on it, as well as even a crown and 2 white poles. Yeah, there's no piece like that exists in real life, unfortunately. And it probably wouldn't be possible to even make a piece like that anyway. So, pretty much, so you just got this for a coat of arms. A 1x1 red plate with a 1x1 rounded blue stud. At least I could add the little blue circle in the center by using a blue stud piece, so that's good. But yeah, I think that's about it for this video. So yeah, I've pretty much talked about this LEGO Spain flag, how identical it looks to the actual Spain flag, that Spain is one of my favorite European countries that I want to go to one day, and basically just explain some history about how this is my second time building a LEGO Spain flag, small Spain flag, because I used to build one back in 2024. Yeah, that's just some little history that I wanted to explain in this video. So, I hope you enjoyed this video of me turning my Spain stick flag into LEGO, and if you enjoyed this video of me turning my Spain stick flag into LEGO, then make sure to give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel if you're new. And yep, that's about it for this video of me turning my Spain stick flag into Lego. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week for a flag collection video. Goodbye, everyone.